So it's a Monday afternoon, and I got a free day off, and decided to come down to the hang gliding center, and was looking at getting rigged up and seeing how things were going, and I was told at first that I could go probably next Saturday, and now I'm getting rigged up for practice right here, and then we're going to watch a tandem flight come down, and if we have time this afternoon, I'm going to go jump off the mountain.
Yeah.
So, it's about 2 hours after that last take, and yeah, I had a brief lesson in the lounge, strapped me up, hooked me up to the ceiling, practiced with the bar, practiced with the kind of caterpillar suit on, and then since I went up and we jumped off of that mountain over there. You can't quite see it from here, but it's just off over there. As you can kind of tell, the sky is full of paragliders at the moment. So we've got about, I'd say about 25 people in the air. All the paragliders, a couple hang gliders up there too. The hang gliders are much cooler, much faster. So yeah, I did well for my first try. And I'm ready to go again. And you can see the ground crew here. Everyone, wave. So, I think I found my new hobby for Japan. Okay, so we're here in the office of the hang gliding school, and yes, I'm taking Pippi. And yeah, I've just signed up for lessons, and I'm going to get certified to be a hang glider. And it turns out that my hang gliding instructor is really good, because these are all medals and plaques and trophies, and actually, currently he is the best hang glider in all of Japan. So I'm in good hands. I'll be flying with good people, and well, I'm going to keep this up because this is a blast. Okay, this is a little pond in Uchita, and I'm not sure if you can hear, especially with the cars passing in the background of my voice, but this lake is making funny sounds. Pull up and I hear it, it's kind of suction sound. Little. And it took me a second to realize, but it's the fish eating things on the surface of the lake. And among so many bugs and stuff, it's just making this weird, eerie sound. It's really strange. Anyways, on to the next place. Okay, so this lake near between, kind of close to Uchita. I'm going to analyze the mountain for you. See that white circle there? That one right out there. That's about where the landing zone is. That's the landing zone for paragliders and hang gliders. And then you have this mountain over here, and it's got some water tanks on it. Hang on, let these cars pass. And actually on top of the mountain is a golf course. And then if you look over here, that whitish spot right there, that white spot, that's the paraglider takeoff point. And then we look over here, and this is Ryumon, the mountain there. And it's hard to see, but it's a gray line right about there. That's our takeoff point for hang gliders. It's way up there, yeah. Anyways, that's where I jump off of. Starting now. Yeah. Apparently, let's see here. I got signed up. It was basically $100 for my first jump, and it's $1,300 to enroll in the course, which you stay in until you get licensed. You come jump whenever you got free time, trusting that the instructor's free. So you show up on a Saturday, you get in line. If you show up there early, you jump first. If no one else shows up for the day, you jump a couple times. Usually it takes 15 to 30 jumps to get through that first section. Then you're certified to go on your own as long as the instructor's watching you and you're going on this mountain that they're certified for here. And then you can move on to the next course. The next course is actually cheaper because the instructor doesn't have to go with you all the time. They just have to be able to watch you, and they can keep busy with other things. Also, apparently, I am the youngest student, the youngest person to be using that school. The guy who was showing me around at the beginning, until I showed up, was the youngest guy, and he's got about 5 years on me. Apparently, it's not as big with young people anymore. They just don't get into skydiving or into hang gliding as much. A big part of their clientele happens to be retired people who have money and time. So You know, in the U.S. we think of retired people playing golf. Here they jump off of mountains with me. Or now I jump off of mountains with them. Anyways, I'm starting. I'm in. I'm going to be up there a whole lot. Right up there. And up there. Mainly in the area. Apparently there are two major thermals, one over here and one over here. And in a matter of about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, we climbed over 100 meters. You know, just straight up. Which, I don't know. Until you really feel it, it's a strange thought. You know, I knew there were thermals, I knew people went up, but I was thinking, you know, you kind of go up a little, but 100 meters that quickly was amazing. You know, really climbing. Because really, you do get over the top of Newmont on a regular basis. And that's about where you go to the end of the thermal, the top of the thermal. Also, my instructor was telling me that they have a competition, and it's who can go from here to I forget the name of the place, but it's 100 kilometers directly south of here. So they catch a thermal and they go up, and then they're just looking for thermals on the way, and they go 100 kilometers. And apparently there are 5 guys from this jumping base who do it, and he's the fastest, of course, because he's kind of the best in all of Japan. And the flight takes him almost 3 hours. Is his record. It's like 2 hours and 50 minutes. But he goes 100 kilometers. I mean, he shows up, you know, and the winds go from north to south, so he's going to the south. But you just go and land on a beach 100 kilometers south of here. It's something that you can make you can drive in an hour or so, but yeah, it's about 60 miles, and he does it on a hang glider. And apparently they do that competition at least once a year. I know the guy in that car who just passed by. He's one of the instructors at Kokawa Junior High School. So I'm probably going to hear from him on Wednesday that he saw me on the side of the road with my camera, talking to you. Okay, I'm going to get back to riding my bike home and make dinner.